Hello, students. Good morning. This is Mansi Bhosle. I'm coming up with yet another analysis for Physics ICSE Board 10 Standard. Yes, first of all, I'm really sorry. I am a little late in sending you this analysis. I know many of you were requesting me due to some personal problems. I couldn't do it. Anyways, yet another big and a good news for all the students of ICSE. Physics syllabus has been reduced by 30%. Yes. Let us see what all things are removed, what all things are there, and which way to study, right? Okay, so first of all, let us discuss the new paper pattern. Paper pattern is going to be same. There's going to be one paper for the duration of 2 hours, 20 internal, 80 external, and 80 would be divided into two sections. Section A would be compulsory, 40 marks, which would be having all your short answer question, 1 mark, 2 mark questions, right? Section 2, again, is going to be a theoretical question, but here you will get options. Again, 40 marks. So 6 questions would be given. You have to solve 4 questions, each marking 10 marks out of 6. So that's a good amount of optional that you have. Okay, let us move on. So now the unit 1, it has force, work, power, and energy. As far as the chapter of force is concerned and the chapter 2, work, energy, power is concerned, there is no change in the first 2 chapters. Yes, so if you have done it in school or you have already done in your online classes anywhere, that's a good sign that there is no change in force, neither change in chapter number 2, work, energy, power. Basically, these chapters are quite important from your 11th and 12th grade, because if you don't understand this basic knowledge, things would be difficult for you in 11th and 12th. Right? Now, as far as the chapter 3 is concerned, okay, chapter 3 is concerned, the first 2 topics are there in chapter 3, but the third topic, which consisted of the liver one, okay, everything related to livers, the principle, first, second, third class of the liver, examples, MA and VR graph, or in each of the cases, human body applications of machines has been removed. Yes, this is not there. Okay, this has been removed. Yes, right? Okay, so let us proceed with next one. First chapter, no change. Third chapter, this has been removed. Just give me a minute. Liver topic has been removed from chapter number 3, right? Okay. Now the next unit that we have is light. Again, very, very important part. Okay. Now from the chapter number 4, this topic, multiple images through a thick glass plate or a mirror. So formation of multiple images has been removed. Yes, right? Because these things, it was actually one of the important topics. See, whichever things I have written in yellow, these are removed. These are removed, and the green ones are kept. Okay, so chapter 4, the topic of multiple images from thick glass slab has been removed. Chapter 5, again an important chapter, refraction through a lens. All the topics are there, be it image formations, be it rules of image formation, everything is there. The last part, okay, which consisted of power of a lens, this has been removed totally. Power of a lens, wherein there were lots of numericals. So power was equal to P equal to 1 upon F, where F is in meters, power is in diopters. Then we had to calculate on a more complex level, we had to calculate power of a magnifying glass, microscope, telescope. All these numericals are not there now. So what you have to understand in power of a lens, only the basic definition. What do you mean by power of a lens? And power of a lens in reference to a convex lens and a concave lens, and how power changes with and how it is related to curvature or thickness of a lens. We know as we increase the curvature, focal length increases. So if focal, and as you can see that power is inversely proportional to focal length, power will decrease. Okay, so you just need to know the definition, the SI unit of power, that is diopters, power of a whether it be positive or negative, right? Power of a convex lens, of a concave lens, and how does it differentiate, so how does it change according to the curvature or thickness of the lens, right? Application of lenses is there. Okay, now the sixth chapter, spectrum, one of the most beautiful topics of this chapter has been removed. I'm really heartbroken for this chapter because scattering of light was such a nice topic. I mean, students love that topic because it's actually happening. So scattering of light includes topics like why is the color of the sky blue, why, I mean, these are the things which you can see daily, right? In early morning or at sunset, you see the sun rise or set. At that time the color of the sky is orangish red, right? Why do these things are happening? Okay, so but or you can say good luck or bad luck, I don't know, this topic has been removed. So your entire 6C exercise, which was based on scattering of light, is not there. Only two topics would be there now. First, the dispersion of light. Again, very interesting how the 7 colors are dispersed: red color, violet color, wavelength, and the angle of deviation. All those topics are there. Second topic, electromagnetic waves, electromagnetic spectrum. That topic is there. The third topic, scattering of light, has been removed, right? Let us proceed to unit number 3, that is sound. Okay, this unit only has one chapter in that. Now, out of that chapter, again, the third part of this chapter has been removed. Okay, the first part was just a general introduction regarding the propagation of sound, echo, formation of numericals based on echo. That was considered a normal topic, but then loudness, pitch, quality of sound was considered as an important topic. That has been removed. Second topic was vibrations, forced vibrations, damped vibrations, natural vibrations, and resonance. Second topic is there. That means 7A, 7B is there. 7C, which is based on pitch, loudness, and quality of sound, has been removed. So relationship between loudness, intensity, subjective and objective nature of these qualities. Basically, these are the characteristics of sound. Okay, sound level in decibels, noise pollution, interdependence, how pitch and frequency are dependent on each other, quality and waveforms. All these topics have been removed. Now, what do you need to do from this topic? A very small part. That is, what are the meaning of these terms? That means, what do you mean by loudness? What do you mean by pitch? And how do you define quality of sound, right? You just need to know the meaning, that is the definitions, and what are the factors affecting them. That is, what will affect loudness, increasing, decreasing, what factors will affect pitch, and what factors will affect quality of sound. Only these topics are there. Out of this topic, you have to do only this part, but then all the detailed versions, the graphs, the waveforms has been removed. So almost your entire 7C exercise will not be there. No numericals, nothing, right? Okay, to some extent can be considered as good. This has been removed. Now, very important unit, very important unit for 10th standard, also for your 11th and 12th, because electromagnetism is the crux of physics for your 11th and 12th grade. Unless and until you don't understand the 10th standard basics of electromagnetism, you will not understand 11th, 12th grade. Okay, they are so interdependent on each other, electricity and magnetism, right? Even some topics from these chapters has been removed. Okay, in chapter number 8, current electricity, we had Ohm's law, that is which tells us the relationship between voltage and current. Okay, so now you have just the theoretical derivation and verification of Ohm's law. Experimental verification has been removed. Okay, you don't have experimental verification. So this entire 2-3 pages were there based on the experimental verification, wherein the entire experiment which was conducted in lab was shown. But now this topic has been removed. Experimental, that is topic 8.6 has been removed. Now, what do you have to do of Ohm's law? Only the statement. the expression that V is equal to YR, and the theoretical derivation, which is hardly 2 to 3 steps, nothing much. Then again, this part was considered very, very important. Derivation of series and parallel circuits. Okay, equivalent resistance, combination of resistances. When you connect in series, what is the expression for R equivalent? When you connect the resistances in parallel, what is the equivalent? Now, derivation part has been totally removed, which was considered, especially the parallel one, which was considered a very important question as far as board exams were there. But now this derivation has been removed. You only have to learn the formula now, R equivalent for series, R equivalent for parallel, and the numericals based on that, which will become, which is quite easy now. Okay, because derivation was the main thing, wherein you understand in which case current will be same, voltage will be different. In another case, current will be different, voltage will be same. So these small topics which actually enhance your basic knowledge through derivation, but then it's removed. So I suggest kindly, though it has been removed, but go through the topic, because these are the basics that you need to keep in mind as a base for your 11th and 12th grade. Right. Now, chapter number 9, household circuits. Okay. House wiring system, ring system, power distribution, then again, circuit diagrams regarding a two-way switch, staircase wiring. These topics have been removed. Fine from me, because these were a little complicated topics for 10th standard. And this, anyways, you will be going to study in your 11th and 12th grade in electricity magnetism. So, now there's no loss even if they remove this topic, right? There's nothing, it is based, you will learn that in your next grades. Okay, so household circuits, this part has been removed. Now the third topic of this unit, magnetism. Very nice, and I used to love this topic teaching students. Transformer, entire topic has been removed, be it its diagram. Okay, the types of transformer, what are the characteristics of transformer, primary coil, secondary coil, each type, the diagrams and uses. Again, this was a topic which had applications in your daily routine life, right? Because we know, it's the rainy season, and anywhere you must be hearing a sound, dap. So what was that? Many people say something got disblasted. It is basically the sound of the transformers. Okay, transformers are the one from where entire electricity distribution is there, right? So this again, I think very important topic has been removed from magnetism. Okay, so as far as unit 4 is concerned, electricity, a verification of Ohm's law is done, derivation series parallel is not there now, house wiring circuits, staircase wiring, then transformers, all these topics has been removed. Okay, let us proceed to unit 5, heat. Okay, I know some of the students would be sad that nothing has been changed from this topic. Calorimetry, nothing has been changed. Why? See, calorimetry is basically a very, very important chapter, and the basics of calorimetry, it is very important for you to learn the basics of calorimetry. So that's why nothing has been changed from this chapter. Chapter number 11, calorimetry, no change. So I suggest that as the unit 5 has only one chapter, please go through this chapter thoroughly, be it latent heat, specific heat, numericals, temperature difference numericals, you have to find time, everything, go through it very, very thoroughly, because chances are there an entire 10-mark question would be based on calorimetry, right? Same with sound as well, because again in that unit, because see, in all you have 6 units. Okay, so from this 6 units, the part B is your for 6 questions, 10 marks each. So from all the 6 units, 1 question from each topic would be there, right? So even if you do your 4 units properly, 4 to 5 units properly, I don't think you would face problems. But again, you have to do all the topics which are there after the reduction of syllabus, because that would be covered in your compulsory section, that is section number 8. Okay, so calorimetry, no change. I thought this was a very good decision, because you cannot go ahead with doing any alterations in the calorimetry concept. Okay, as far as modern physics is concerned, I was really surprised to see this because the crux of radioactivity is nuclear fission and fusion, and now they have removed that topic itself. So yeah, and so now there are only two exercises, 12A and 12B. So now now you just need to understand what you mean by radioactivity, what are the elements which are involved over there, and little basic reactions regarding radioactivity. But the main crux of radioactivity, that was your nuclear fission, nuclear fusion, how energy is gained during these processes and how that energy is utilized further. Then equations and the entire 12B, which is based on this, has been removed. Yes, it was I agree, it was a complicated topic, because when you see the reactions and the equations, they are a little complicated for you. But then this was the crux of radioactivity, right? You can, without fission fusion, you cannot imagine radioactivity at all. That has to be there, right? So you just need to have now a basic understanding for the topic of radioactivity, Unit 6 Modern Physics, right? So almost your 50% chapter has been reduced in this. So as far as I analyze, the important topics from each of the unit has been removed. So now we need to assess a different process wherein we can shortlist now the important questions, because already which were important, those topics have been removed. Now whatever is remaining, that will be the important topics. Again, go through the past paper questions. Don't do the questions which are from the topics removed. The topics which are retained, go through those topics. Be thorough with the textbook part again, and applications part, right? So in a nutshell, these topics have been reduced from all the chapters. Let's see: force, no change; work energy, no change; machine, the levers part, totally been removed; refraction of light, again considered to be an important topic; multiple reflection through glass plate, removed; power of lens, removed; beautiful topic from spectrum, scattering of light, removed; sound, characteristics of sound has been removed, again, that is pitch, quality, loudness; current, electricity, verification of Ohm's law, derivation of series, parallel, removed; household circuits, uh, house wiring, power distributions, staircase wiring, again removed; magnetism, last topic, transformer, removed; calorimetry, there is no change; radioactivity, nuclear fission, fusion has been removed. So if you just take the topics, total number of topics, I think according to me, 25 to 30% portion has been removed, and out of that, almost, the topics which has been removed, they were a little complicated. So now what ICSE board, CSE, wants the students to just focus on the topics, and they have retained only those topics which will be utilized, or which is the base for your higher grades, right? So my suggestion, go through all the topics which are retained thoroughly, so that, and I don't think the paper this year would be very, very hard, or neither it would be very, very easy. But again, according to my analysis, it would be easy. So concentrate on the basic conceptual knowledge you have, the formulas, the application of formulas, calculations, because we know 40%, 50% of the paper would be numerical based. It's physics, right? So you have to do it. Okay. Hope you got a good understanding of the entire syllabus for now 2021. Keep the good work on, go through the topics, learn, do it. Any suggestions, any doubts, please do comment. I'll get back to you. Okay, thank you. Have a nice day.